Do 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 do. Let's go. So, like I said, I think if you're just joining us on the first, like this is your first time seeing this, you haven't missed a ton. The VOD is up on my YouTube page, !YouTube, if you're not already checking it out. But basically we've gotten some lore, obviously, got the whole framing of everything. And we've explored the top floor of the lodge that we're staying at. However, we have not explored the bottom floor, which is kind of today's goal. So let's load. Top floor done, confirmed. Beautiful. I can confirm this is the screen when you see when you wake up in Canada. Very good. All right, buttons are different. This is not Grubs. This is not LucasArts game. We have done this room here. I've looked through this room. I have not found anything of note. However, this bottom little bit down here in the corner, this little tub thing is interesting. I feel like I can do something with it, but I don't know what yet. Open door. My goodness, it's dark as anything out there. I have no need to go out this way right now. All right. Just have to check. We have to go through our bits here. I hear voices near this doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. Eavesdrop. Oh. We've only just arrived, but I can't wait to leave. I've always hated this place. We'll get this whole affair straightened out and be gone in no time. Of course, locating the will expedite our departure. Ooh. I told you, I don't even know if there is a will here. Well, that does complicate things, yes. Well, you do your job and I'll do mine. Game is autosaved. A note has been added to your notebook. What is it? Nessa and Corvus are looking for a will. Okay, and everybody can see the game, right? Yeah. Although it looks like I can probably... we're good. All right. I guess we'll say hello. Howdy. Look. The parlor is fussily decorated with an elaborate wallpaper and a cushy carpet. A cut crystal bowl of Jordan almonds sits on the low table. There is a fancy pair of armchairs and a camelback sofa. A small bronze sculpture stands on an ornate cupboard. A door in the west wall leads outside the lodge, and a door to the east connects back to the main floor hallway. You see a stern older woman with gray streaking her brown hair. You see a tall, natty man with brown hair and a striped vest. Welcome in, Ryan. Hello, hello. Little Bonnie treat. Bonnie did exit. Let me see if she's still around. Give me 1 second. Hold tight, people. I'll pause this. Be right back. Okay. Back. And Summer, I think you're right. I think I may have missed yours coming in. So we'll do 2. So here she is. Somebody just woke up. That person's Bonnie. So we have one coming in from Summer. There we go. Quick work of that one. And then another one that came in from Rynan. Thank you very much for Rynan. Welcome in, and thank you for kind words on the Bonathon. We definitely worked pretty hard on it. But yeah, thank you very much. And I'm very grateful for everybody, yeah, like, donating and hanging out. It was very cool. Very cool of everyone. All right. Back to it. All right, so we've looked. Look, man. See a small bespectacled man in a striped vest. Look, woman. Older woman, pervasive air of disapproval, is seated on a fancy couch. Talk? Yeah, we knew that. Hardwood cupboard has a bowed front double door. Open cabinet. Open door. I was trying to get that door. Is that like a statue? Bronze figure is a dancing woman lifting her skirt. She stands on a gray marble base. Take statue. A bronze figure would make an incredibly conspicuous and oddly shaped lump in your pocket, and it looks very heavy. Pull statue. How do I... What is the statue on? What is the word that we need to use to open those doors? Open double door? Open end table? Is it a nightstand? Furniture. I spelled that wrong. All right, talk. Let's start go left from right. Good evening. My name's Nancy Maple. It's nice to meet you. Sniff. I'm Nessa Crab, Evan's older sister. What on earth are you doing here? Are you another one of those, or one of Evan's gold-digging girlfriends? Not at all, but I am a diamond-digging mineralogist. At least I hope to be. The government has sent a professional, all caps, to handle that. Stay out of his way. A note has been added to your notebook. Okay, do you have anything else you want to say? How are you, Nessa? I'll be happy when I can get back to civilization, reaping the benefits of this incredible windfall. Anything else? Okay. Talk man. Hello, how do you do? My name is Nancy Maple. Hello, Miss Maple. My name is Corvius Shaw. I'm Mrs. Nessa Crabs, nee Richards, lawyer. Oh, she is Evan's older sister. He gestures to the woman seated on the sofa. I'm here to advise her on the legal implications of the situation. Well, note's been added to your notebook. Ask man about woman. What I know about that would probably go over your head. Miss Crab is my client. I'm here to ensure her interests are protected. Corvius is my lawyer, hired to protect my legal interest. He'll make sure I get my share of the diamonds. Painting. The oil painting depicts a canoe docked on the shore of a lake. While you're no expert, you feel that it's quite well done. This wallpaper is crazy. Wallpaper. Wallpaper has a repeating abstract line pattern. Carpet. The plush carpet has a simple pattern woven into it. Colors perfectly complement the room. Pick up mints. Is there mints in the bowl? Jordan almonds. Get almonds. Never knowing when a confection that could double as a small caliber ammunition might come in handy, you take a handful. Well done. Is there a vase in the middle? The vase is diagonal miter cuts in a spreading circular foot. Take vase. Vase looks heavy and it complements the candy dish so nicely. It'd be a shame to separate them. Nancy Schmaple. Do you want help when you don't know the word? Yeah, I think that's fair. Like, if anybody knows or wants to give me a suggestion for the text parser for that, I think that's fine. That to me is not a spoiler, as long as I'm asking for it. Nearly all the time, if you don't know a word and the word matters, a general look command will mention the word. Okay, that's a good note. Cupboard. Then cupboard. Aha, okay. I thought it would be a cabinet as well, Galaxy. Look inside cupboard. Inside the cupboard contains stacks of large brochures. Take brochure. You already have one. Okay, well. Goodbye then. Oh yeah, there's like shortcuts. Oh, that'll be nice. CA for cabinet, CU for cupboard. Huh. Okay. An OD for open door, right? Then a minute. Another bathroom. How nice. Wash hands. Gotta make sure our hands are clean. Look bin. Waste paper basket in the powder room has been painted purple to match the decor. Look inside bin, just in case. Nothing there. Look wall. Oh, hang on. Let's look first. The wallpaper is peeling up there. You see that? This is a well-appointed powder room. There is a small storage container, cupboard, and a green bar of soap sits on the pedestal sink. An oval mirror in a fancy brass frame hangs on the wall. The door to the east leads back to the hallway. Wallpaper is starting to peel. It has a close set repeating wave pattern. Whole wallpaper. Doesn't seem to work. Look under rug. Nothing. Use toilet. Look window. Look outside. Too dark. Porcelain toilet with a wooden toilet seat. All right, well, look cupboard. A small cupboard in the bathroom, probably for storing bathroom essentials. Open cupboard. Look inside cupboard. Don't see anything. Okay. Anything else we can check here? The soap takes soap. Leave everyone else to wash their hands. Leave the soap alone. Okay, fine. Open mirror. Is this one of those? It's not a vanity thing. Okay. All right. Let's hop on in the next room. Oh, storage room. Storage room's good. Look, this is a rather large closet. You can see some tools, a basket full of old, rolled up rugs, a gigantic wardrobe, a worn cupboard. A sled, shovel, and a mop lean against the wall. A door in the east leads back to the main floor hallway. Okay, take tools. Never been very handy with tools, except a geologist pick, of course. Unfortunately, you don't see one here. Look, bucket. There's a bucket in the corner. Look inside bucket. Let's spell bucket right. Bucket's empty. Take bucket. Bucket might be used in conjunction with the mop. You require neither. Alright, so we're not going to take them all. That's not your job. Open cupboard. Look inside cupboard. Nothing inside. There's nothing, not a single thing in there. Look rug. These rugs look worn on their edges. They're tightly wrapped with twine. Take twine. Twine is always helpful. That would be very untidy. Okay. Look sled. You fondly remember going sledding in the High Park during frigid Toronto winters. Hey Archie, thanks for the good luck. Welcome in. Need to maintain the streak. Yeah, very good. I was enjoying your Fallout stream earlier today. I was lurking in there. Okay, so if we can't take any of those things, I guess open cupboard here, I guess. It's a cupboard now. Wardrobe contains a stack of old cracked flower pots, a broom, and an empty pony keg. Pony keg's probably from the lodge's days. And look inside keg. Is it like a barrel? No. Take broom. Take paper. What is it? Flower pots. Every single one of these is cracked. Okay. Is this... I think this one is attached, this room, to the next one. Yeah, it is. Oh, we can get a death here. Or no, it's the next room we can get the death in. I remember. Look. All right, this is a cozy bar decorated with warm hues of crimson and coral. A trio of stools are stationed in front of an elaborately curved bar. There is an oversized armchair and a striped love seat. Didn't know until today you can use Control L, A, E, and T as shortcuts for ask about, examine, and talk to. Oh, interesting. A door in the west wall leads to the main hallway, and you can see the dining room through a doorway in the north wall. Okay. Look picture. This picture is crazy. A lithographed poster advertising absinthe hangs in the corner. Move poster. Move picture. There's like a big Let's have a sit here quick. Big shadow there, so I didn't know if there was something behind the picture. Look bar. This is a cozy bar decorated in the warm hues of crimson and coral. Oh, we've already read this. Find nothing outside, yeah. Take glass. Wait, stand up first. We're standing. Oh, this is interesting. Stand up. Oh, I guess that's a bug. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Pull down poster. Stand up first. How did I do that last time? Sit. And then we did look bar. Look outside. I spelled it right. There it is. So if you look outside when you're sitting, Nancy stands. The inside of the chair deletes itself. And I can't move around. But we're still sitting. It's kind of funny. Stand. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Look, bottles. A multitude of bottles sit on the back counter of the bar containing various liqueurs. Take liqueurs. You aren't a lush. Drinking liquors is a bit much. I prefer a nip of whiskey myself. Take glass. They don't really serve my purposes. They all have such delicate stems. I'm much, much more comfortable with tumblers. They can all be used, or they can be used for all sorts of things and aren't as fragile. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. The dining room is an impressive sight. A massive Persian rug covers the floor, and on top of which stands an elegant dining table with matching chairs. There's a buffet and a display cabinet set against the north wall, and a pair of elaborate oriental jardineries, I don't know what that is, are on opposite corners. I guess those are the plants. A door to the west leads to the main floor hallway. You can see the kitchen through the doorway in the north wall and the bar through the doorway in the south. Okay, let's make a quick save here, because if it's the same as the original, meaning the demo, we should be able to have a drink here. Pour ourselves that nip of whiskey. Delicious. Do it again. Ooh, that whiskey is pretty strong. Better have another. My goodness, this stuff is going straight to my head. Again. Probably had my limit. I really ought to stop. Game is auto-saved. Oh, nice. Okay. It knows. Bloop. Everything in moderation. Oh dear. Next time, try enjoying responsibly. Cool. Very good. Okay. How to do it at least for the achievement. Cool. All right. So I know what we were supposed to do here in the demo, but let's see if anything has changed here. Look at plants. Plants have been trimmed to stunning examples of verdant symmetry. Look, cupboard. There's a handsome display cabinet in the corner with glass panes to display fine dinnerware. A left cupboard and a right cupboard provide additional storage. Open left cupboard. Open cupboard. Take dinnerware. Do you want to carry a whole dinnerware service for 12 in your pockets? Well, you can't. Okay. Look in the cupboard. Porcelain plates, take plate. Hate to break the set. Perhaps I can find less fancy plates in the kitchen. Okay. Cupboard contains wine glasses. Take glasses. The way these glasses are made, they aren't useful for much more than drinking. And isn't that enough? Maybe I can find some more versatile drinking glasses in the kit. Really wanted me to go to the kitchen. That's fine. This one goes outside, right? Yeah, okay. To the kitchen. Hello, Jack. Okay, the kitchen has a rough-hewn rustic charm. The lack of decorations and fine furnishings implies that this room was not meant to be seen by the lodge's guests. There are cupboards along the walls and an icebox in the corner. The door in the west wall leads to the main floor hallway. You can also see the dining room through the south wall, and there's a door in the east wall that leads outside. A strip of yellow flypaper dangles near the door. Jack is here. Jack is a tall, lean man with a shiny bald head. He's Mr. Richards' employee and is in charge of the cooking, cleaning, gardening, and a myriad of other tasks that the lodge might require. He's weary, but he still seems to be in decent spirits. Jack is somewhere in his 40s. Jack is busy preparing dinner. Okay. Look at the cupboard. Display cupboard, bottom drawer, and a side. Yeah, some drawers. Lots of drawers. Kitchen cupboards in the corner have the single upper and lower cupboards by the stove. Upper ones. Okay, so that's that. Open the cupboards here. Was this not a cupboard? If you had to guess, you'd say the celadon plate on the shelf above the icebox was Japanese. It is really a gorgeous bit of pottery. There's a bottle there too. There's a green glass bottle on the little shelf beside the plate. Take bottle. Can we take the bottle? For decorative purposes only. Oh, it's an ice box. This must be the ice box. Look, ice box. Ice box is the mainstay of any well-equipped kitchen. It contains the cool foods. The cool foods. Open ice box. You open it. The ice block is rock solid and frosty. Take ice. Much as you'd like to break the ice, you lack the appropriate tool. Okay. C for close. C for close. Whoa there, I'm busy cooking up dinner. Get out from under my feet. Okay. We do need some things out of here, I think, eventually. Okay, look, cupboard. Display cupboard, bottom drawer. Okay, this is just that again. Look, upper cupboard. Oops, what did it say? Don't say anything noteworthy. Let's do lower cupboard. Don't say anything noteworthy. Really? Even the blue mug? The blue adventure game mug? Question is, could they be run useful? Yeah, that is kind of interesting if you're in a weird state, right? Okay. Open drawer. Don't see anything noteworthy. Look, bowl. The green ceramic mixing bowl on the kitchen island. He's mixing in there. Look, fly paper. The sticky fly paper is loaded with dead flies, frozen in various states of mortal struggle. Ew. Take fly paper. There's fresh fly paper out in the shed, but it's too dark to get it now. Let's leave it for tomorrow. Okay. I suppose you're right. Anything else that I'm missing from the look thing? Cupboards we've gone through. Can't get to the back corner there, which I think is where we used to get the glass in the demo. Floor in the west wall leads to the hallway, yada yada. Yeah, now we're good. We can talk to Jack. Maybe. Hello, Jack. How are you doing? Do you need a hand? Now I've got everything under control. Here, you go on. Got everything under control here. You go on. Talk to the other folks. A note's been added to your notebook, and I think this is probably we've talked to him. Cool. All right. Continue. Same as the bug you got earlier where Nancy seemed to walk through a closed door, but with the wrong sprite. All right, we'll check the back one last here. Oh, this is a fancy room. Look. This is Evan Richards' well-appointed study. Next to the ornately carved fireplace, there is a fine tapestry depicting a forest scene. There is a display cabinet beside the fireplace. A fancy desk with brass fittings sits on the plush carpet. You surmise that this room was once used by Evan's father, as it doesn't seem to be to his taste. A door to the west leads outside, and a door to the east leads to the main floor hallway. Okay. The fireplace here. Fireplace legs and header carved with simple linear flourishes. You imagine it provides invaluable heat during the long winter months. There's probably some powdery soot accumulating in the fireplace. Take soot. We already have soot, but add more soot. We already have enough soot. Tapestry. Although the tapestry is a little faded with age, there's still rich colors woven into it. The detail is exquisite. Look behind tapestry. Classic, right? You don't see anything. Look moose. Although the moose head looks pretty impressive on the wall, you can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for the animal. Agree. There's a handsome cabinet in the corner of the study with polished brass pulls. Open cupboard. Look inside. Don't see anything noteworthy. Open drawer. There's some woolen blankets in these drawers. Must get chilly here despite the fireplace. Take blanket. With the tea. Don't feel the need. Look bookshelves. Bookshelves contain a set of encyclopedias and various books of general interest. Take book. This isn't a lending library. I speak for yourself. Okay. Open cupboard. Cupboard appears to be decorative and does not open. Okay. Look desk. This is Evan Richards' writing desk. The sturdy mahogany surface sits on double pedestals, each of which boasts a drawer and a cupboard. On the top of the desk is a blotter, a brass lamp with a green glass shade, a clock, a pen stand set. Okay, open. We'll start with the drawers. Desk is locked. Open cupboard. Desk is locked. There's a clock there. Clock appears to be broken, but it's a lovely piece nonetheless. Take clock. Tack clock. First of all, the clock is heavy and unwieldy. Second of all, it appears to be broken and therefore would be of little use. What about the pen? Pens do look lovely. As I said, it'd be a shame to separate them. Look light. Loco. Look blotter. Green leather blotter has been worn smooth from repeated use over many years. Lift blotter. It's like a... There's nothing under the blotter yet. So you already read this. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else to look at here that I haven't really done. Look bin. Look inside bin. I wonder if this will work here. Look outside. Too dark to see now. Look inside bin. Yeah, okay, so this must be it. If you try looking outside while you're sitting, you stand up, but you're also sitting. Interesting. Stand. Look inside bin. There isn't anything inside. Okay. This goes outside, yeah? Yeah. All right. Eavesdrop. I can spell it right if we can. So what are we gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about it? We aren't gonna do anything. I'm gonna stay out of everyone's way and wait for this all to blow over. But what if they find... Shh, listen, if you want to talk, we'll do it privately later. Meet me in the study after dinner. Oh my. Okay. The plot thickens, I dare say. Look. The conservatory is stunning. Is a stunning showpiece of a room. Surely the expense and trouble to bring this many panes of glass this far north must have been enormous. There's a doorway in the south wall that leads back into the main floor hallway. You see a husky older man wearing beaten-up denim overalls. You also see a tall, broad man with long, dark hair and a fringed jacket. Excuse me. Yeah. You sit down. Let's see if we can do it here, too. Conservatory window boasts a spectacular view of the surrounding forest, which spreads out as far as the eye can see. It's dark outside. Okay, we're good here. Hello, my name is Nancy Maple, and I'm a mineralogist on assignment from the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm Evan Richards. Look, you and your friend can stay the night, but tomorrow morning Jack will put you on a train back to the city. Ooh, but my boss sent me here on behalf of the Royal Canadian Museum. I'm a mineralogist. I've got too much on my plate as it is, and what with my sister and that lawyer of hers, one mineralogist is already one too many. Hello, my name is Nancy Maple. How do you do? Hello, Miss Maple. I'm well, thank you. My name is Nathan Cardinal, a family friend of Evan's. How do you know him? Oh, I actually don't know Mr. Richards at all. The Royal Canadian Museum sent me here on assignment. Perhaps you missed my first conversation. I'm to survey the land and find out if there are diamonds here. A discovery like that would surely make a splash when the museum opens to the public. You're wasting your time, I'm sorry to say. My family has lived in this area for many, many years and never found diamonds here. Small red garnets are still plentiful, but of little value. The game has auto-saved. You hear Jack calling supper. It's time to head to the dining room. Talk again. Talk people. This is a lovely lodge, Mr. Richards, especially this room. My pa did all this. I had nothing to do with it. Glad you like it, though. Well, Jack's cooking smells delicious. It is. The old cook was very good, too. Okay, talk diamond. Stand up first. Why did you want me to? Okay. Waste paper basket is a gray metal receptacle similar to the others around the lodge. Nothing here. Look. Cupboard. Look. Yeah, I guess that talk. Evan. It's a lovely lodge, Mr. Richards, especially this room. Okay, that's all we have to say here. Okay, talk. Man. Is that all we got then? I guess that's probably everything. I could try opening the drawer. I don't know if we can do it in front of them, but look inside drawer. Don't see anything noteworthy. It's not around here, mark my words. This whole business is just a waste of everyone's time. I have my doubts that it was truly found on this land, and even if it was, who's to say that there's enough to mine? It would be like the garnets all over again. Ask about garnets. Pa came here for the garnets, but unlike most, he stayed back even when the mines closed. It's a hard mineral. Comes in a whole bunch of different colors, mostly deep red here, sometimes colorless. Colorless garnets could easily be mistaken for diamonds, but any expert would be able to tell the difference. Garnets may be hard, but they aren't as hard as diamonds. That's right. Garnets can come in a rainbow of colors. I read that garnets in crimson. The garnets in crimson were pyrope garnets, which are deep red. Leuco garnets are the colorless ones. The savret is green, and hessonite is orange. Garnet is a hard mineral. You'll see a lot of pebble-sized examples along the riverbed. Settlers mined garnets in this area for use in industrial abrasives. That is, until the mines closed and they became unprofitable. Probably not in that order. Ask about sister. Can't pick your family, you know? I don't know anything about that, Miss Maple. What's that guy's name? Corvin? Ask about Corvin. Corvin? What is it? That's crazy. Control A. Ask about lawyer. Snobby. I'm not surprised Nessa likes him. Says the lodge is stuffy, so he sits out on the bench outside the study for fresh air. I find him stuffy. I don't think he's my kind of person. Not a very nice woman, Nessa. That's why Kimmy, she's quiet and stays out of the way. She's the opposite of my big sister. She does like the birds, doesn't she? She sure does. Oh, what were the birds called? Obsessed with the birds. Is there anybody else to talk about? Ask about cormorants. That's it. Flocks of cormorants in these parts. They like the fish in the lake. So do I. They don't prey on the same fish that fishermen seek. That is a misconception. I miss the quiet life. Evan's a decent man, but I think he tries too hard to please others. Ask about Jack. Jack's a good man. Hard worker, quiet. Jack's a good man. He's a good man. What is the other guy's name? Is it Nathan? Many of our differences, he's a good man. Our families have helped each other a lot over the years. Not much to say, I live nearby. That's this guy. Yeah. Who is the person I'm missing then? Albert. I want to ask about Albert. Him? I don't think much of him. But he was sent by the government, so I can't kick him out. He keeps to himself. He sure does. Taking some decent pictures of double-crested cormorants in real life, actually. Oh, right on. Oh, we're in it. My goodness, what a lot of company we have tonight. This is giving me indigestion. This food is giving me indigestion. You're welcome to leave. In fact, please do. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I'm not going anywhere until I find out that if that diamond came from this land. And if it did, then you better believe I'm getting my share. That's what you think. Yes, that's what we think. That's what we're here to ensure, says the lawyer. Hey you, how long is that gonna take? I'll begin my fieldwork tomorrow morning. Crimson used to be garnet mining town, yes? Yeah, but forget about visiting the mines. They blasted the mine entrances shut years ago when they closed it down. Unless the fish had a pickaxe, broke into the mine, swallowed a diamond, then dove back into the river? Yes, I see. I've never been down. I've never even been there. Couldn't tell you where it is. Mr. Richards gets a sour look on his face and digs back into his meal. Looks like he's done with this conversation. Margot, what a lovely necklace you're wearing. Thank you, mademoiselle. Monsieur Richards, he gave it to me. I'm very fond of it. A cheap trinket. Misshapen paste gem in a cheap setting. It's a white garnet, not glass. My Evan, he found it here in crimson, didn't you, mon cher? Never mind, Margot. No one wants to hear about that. My sapphire brooch. Now this is a real piece of jewelry. Bought it myself. Well, I think they're both quite nice. Quick punch in here to Nathan. I read in the newspaper that most of the land up here was once parceled out to settlers. Is that how the plot became property of Mr. Richards' father? About 50 years ago, this land was annexed by the government. Various treaties were signed in exchange for preservation of hunting and fishing rights and financial compensation. The promises described in those treaties were not honored, by the way. Yeah. Settlers came, mines were dug, Crimson was prosperous for a time. But eventually the mines were exhausted, most settlers were abandoned in their homesteads, and Crimson became a ghost town. Only Mr. Richards and his family remained. Yeah, we liked the peace and quiet. We liked it. I always hated it here. I sure do miss peace and quiet. Nessa and Corius are the first to excuse themselves from the table. No surprise. They head to the bar for a nightcap. Albert follows them for a snifter of brandy and one of his cigars. Jack clears away the dishes and goes to the kitchen to wash up. After eating a minuscule portion of supper, Margot heads upstairs to draw a bath. Amy heads upstairs to get ready for bed. Nathan and Evan remain at the table, lingering over their desserts. The candles have been burned down a fair amount over the course of the evening, leaving a small puddle of wax solidifying on the tablecloth. Well, that's a lovely meal. Yeah, Jack does a good job. Usually I wait for Jack to put off getting up. Looks like he's taking longer than usual to clear up with all the extra guests. I feel responsible for Jack's extra workload. Maybe I ought to give him a hand. He'd appreciate that. About time someone made themselves useful around here. Anything new about the diamonds? Stand, can't talk while sitting down, stand up. Talk. Thanks for the nice dinner, Mr. Richards. Didn't you have enough chatter at dinner, girl? Wow, Jack's dinner tasted as good as it smelled. He grows a lot of the ingredients himself. It's impressive. Okay, clean up. Knowing Jack will appreciate the help, you begin clearing the dishes away. I can get the hint. Jack doesn't want to be up late cleaning. Fine, we're done here. Thank you, Miss Maple. You deal with the dirty dishes. Well done. Look, anything new here? Candles have burned down a bit. There's wax drippings on the table and candles. Get wax? Can we get wax? Oh, yeah. Here we go. You scratch all of the candle wax drippings off the candlesticks and tablecloth with your fingernails. Do we hold on to wax? Do we have wax now? No. Oh, we do. Candle wax doesn't benefit from closer examination. L is look. These are the waxy drippings from the dining table candles that you scratched off of the tablecloth and candlesticks. Okay, nothing else there. We did pick something up, didn't we? The almonds? Handful of Jordan almonds. Colorful, unpalatable, and harder than most rocks you've studied. Well done. The surface of the Jordan almond is disconcertingly smooth and unblemished. Can nothing scratch its indomitable shell? Well done. Okay, terrific. Let's go talk to Jack, I guess. Hello, Jack. Miss, I'm busy with these dishes. I can't talk right. I just cleaned up for you. You can't even say hello? Say hello. Can't say in this game. Okay. Open the cupboard. We used to be able to get a cup out of here. Take a drink glass in the cupboard. Yeah, why can't I see anything? Look inside cupboard. Get pan. What just happened here? You take the small saucepan. If I want to use this, I'll be doing it here in the kitchen. It looks like Jack. I like Jack's cooking too much to permanently deprive him of the saucepan. Okay, interesting. So huge heavy pots and pans, glass pan cupboard contains a few decorative plates, a pretty blue mug, and some plainer mugs. Take blue mug. Take the blue mug. You gotta have it. AGS. Easter egg, for sure. Mug has a beautiful blue glaze. Bottom of the mug has an inscription that reads as follows: AG Studio by Chris Jones, model 360. That's funny. Drinking glass. The one you got from the kitchen, spotless. Jack is quite fastidious. Interesting, I never heard that word. You admire the brilliant shine of the squeaky clean drinking glass. Okay. Anything else in here that I need to look at? Did I have it? Green hat. Saucepan. Metal pan with a wooden handle. It's in good working order. I think we'll have to put this back probably before I leave. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice that you don't have to walk all the way back. Hear voices. Wonder what they're talking about. Listened. Your muffled voice is coming from the door. Use glass on door. Glass on door. There we go. With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the study door. Look, I don't know what else to tell you. My father and your father had an agreement. This doesn't change anything. But what if they find diamonds? What then happens to our agreement then? No one's found any diamonds here. Nothing changes. We'll see what we can do about the nosy Belgian. And Margot? How many times we gotta go over this? She's my gal, all right, but a promise is a promise. And when I'm gone, giving this land back to you and your family. Simple as that. You've been promised many things in the past. None of them came to pass. I got no truck with the feds. You know that. I am not them. We'll see. What about your sister? Nessa? Yeah, well, that's a complication. I'll figure something out. Just don't do anything rash, got it? I'm deeply concerned. Yeah, get on out of here, why don't you? I'll be seeing you, Evan. Uh-huh. Evan and Nathan seem to be finished with their conversation. Interesting. Evan's father promised lodge and lands to Nathan's family after Evan dies. Okay, I mean, met and study, they did that. Guess we can say hello. It's getting late, Nat. Perhaps we'll talk another time. You have a nice night. Indeed, good night, Evan. Just leaving us to it. Okay, I guess we'll do a quick inspection of the desk here. Look desk. Look blotter. Nothing in here. Oh, yeah, right. Is it unlocked maybe now? Open drawers. Desk is locked. It's like trophies look trophies. Trophies are old and tarnished, which might be why they're stored away. Take trophy. Except spelled correctly. You didn't earn that trophy, so you don't get to have it. If you're full of curious and memorabilia, old tarnished trophies, and an assortment of glass and ceramic vases. Okay. Can use the command search or S if you want to look in something. Oh, interesting. So I could do like this. Oh, that's much better than typing inside. Thank you, Ralphine. Thank you, and welcome. Oh, that's gonna really help here. So much searching. Lots of searching to do. Ooh, more things. Eavesdrop. This whiskey is not bad, surprisingly. It isn't the worst whiskey I've ever drunk. It's far from the best. My wife Gabrielle is teetotal. No fun at all. Ah, sounds like a barrel of laughs. Said she's a teacher? Yes, she loves the little tots with their sticky fingers. Meh. Was basically Evan's mother while we were growing up. I've hated kids ever since. Well, that's nice. He was such a chubby little whiner. He loved Crimson. Then again, he didn't know any better. Whereas I remembered our real home back in England. Crimson couldn't compare. Have you any children, Albert? Certainly not. So do you think there are really diamonds here? That'd be it would be a very profitable venture for everyone involved. How soon will you know? I cannot say, madame. Tomorrow morning I will begin my field work. My superiors wish me to be thorough. I may be here a while. Well, I hope you know sooner rather than later. I never liked this place, and now I have to watch that harlot fawn all over him. It sickens me, watching him get so easily manipulated by her. Then again, he's never been very bright. Good night, madame, Mr. Shaw. A note has been added to your notebook. And that's not my notebook. Nessa and Evan didn't get along as kids. It doesn't seem like they get along much right now. Anything new? Nessa and Corvius, talk. Talk all. Talk people. Good evening, Mrs. Crab. I'm trying to enjoy my drink, Miss Maple. And I'm having a conversation with Mr. Shaw. Leave us be. Can't I enjoy this drink in peace? Good gravy. No, I'm going to sit and watch you. Does that happen when we're in there? Yeah, it does. That's a fun one. I like that little glitch. All right. Golly, is there anything else we can do here? Not really. Bit stumped on that one. Yeah, I guess we're just dipping, huh? Not much else to get going with it here. What's in this front one? Just a room. like all the others. Right, that's Albert's room, right? Similar voices for Albert. Just angry older guy. All right, how about this one? What is this room? Oh, right, okay. D. Can we open this one? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, hello. Did not notice her there. Margot. Hello, Margot. How is the bath? Bonsoir, mademoiselle. The water is very soothing on my joints. Perhaps the change in weather is causing me some aches. I guess ask about diamonds. Diamonds are the finest of jewels, fit for royalty. Evan. He may appear gruff, but he is so sweet and gentle-hearted. How about Jack? Jack's a good man. Oh, he's always a good man. Works so hard every day, but there's much to do. You have to hire another man to help Jack, but there's no money for that. How about Nessa? A sour old woman. Lawyer. Can't use lawyer in this game. Ask about, is his name Corwin? Corvin? Corwin. Corvin. Nessa lawyer. Wish I knew. Corvus. I need to write that one down, I think. He is arrogant after all that. Who else was I missing here? Keep forgetting everybody's name. Evan tells me that the pretty pebbles in the riverbed are garnets. There are little red ones and little clear ones. They're very tiny. The different colors are caused by different mineral impurities. So we can ask about Nathan, I guess. Nathan we haven't talked about, and Albert. He and Evan sometimes talk late into the night, but Monsieur will not discuss it with me. Albert. Seems very unprofessional. So ask about health. B-throw. You can't use B-throw in this game. Report that as a bug. Corman, yeah. Report this as a roach. Yeah, report this as a grub. That's it, yeah. Interesting. I guess we'll catch up with Kimmy. Hello, Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. Sorry, Nancy. I'm engrossed in this book about double-crested cormorants. Committed to the bit. I always pack lots of different books on birds. They're heavy, but I can't help myself. Okay. Give almond to Gimme. Would you like an almond? Sure, never know when I'll need a snack. You give Kimmy a few of your Jordan almonds. Don't worry, you still have lots. You have very deep pockets. Thanks. Didn't realize I can give people almonds. Let's give everybody an almond. Give almond. Give almond to Margot. Would you like almond? No, thank you. I don't have much an appetite for sweets nowadays. My Evan, though, he loves sweet things, but he's allergic to nuts. Jack is careful not to bring anything with nuts to the lodge. I think his sister, she brought them. Very inconsiderate, don't you think? Those two have never liked each other. When Evan got a bad rash from accidentally touching an almond, Nessa got angry with him. It's a bizarre relationship and one I will never understand. Interesting. That is I feel like that's a detail. That's quite a detail. He's allergic to nuts. Hang on, save. Allergic to nuts. Give Evan almond. Would you like an almond? I'm allergic to almonds, did you know? Well, I know Nessa knows, and she was there when I got a bad rash from him as a kid. Doctors said another exposure to them might be fatal, and she brings them into my home. That's my sister for you. Okay. Give almonds to Jack. Would you like an almond? Ha, Nessa brought those to the lodge, did you know? Mind you, don't offer those to Mr. Richards, especially if he's had a few drinks. You might forget he's deathly allergic to nuts, and those don't even look like nuts, but with their candy coating and all. So I take it you don't want any nuts. Okay. Give Nessa nuts. Why would I want one that's had your grubby hands all over it? Give... What's his name? Corman? Corman? Give almonds to Corman. Corvus? Corvus? I already forgot. Like, Corvus. Would you like a Jordan almond? No, thank you. You've had more than enough. I'm going to do that every time with this guy. Every time. Oh, we didn't even look in here, did we? I literally, hang on, I'm going to write it down on a post-it note because it literally, it's funny now, but people are going to be pulling their hair out soon. If I don't write down the word Corman. No, wait, Corvus. Corvus. A billiard table dominates the center of the room. There's a cue stand against one wall and a card table nestled in a corner. A door in the western wall leads outside to the door to the east leads back to the hallway. Play pool. You need a cue first. Get cue. There's no one. You can't play by yourself. Look, table. Nice little table. Massive billiards table dominates the center of the room. There's also a small card table off in the corner and a side table beside the sofa. Anything else? Lovely maple inlay. And yeah, we're in the first chapter, Havorius, still. We're in, like, the introductions part. We just finished dinner. So that's where we're at. They'll last forever. Literally. Okay. Didn't know if we could maybe, like, collect all the bits and pieces. I guess. Do we just go to bed? I guess. What is my thing here? Review to check your current goals. Review. Jack probably has his hands full with washing up. It'd be nice to go help him. Oh, are we still helping him? I literally did the dishes and then, like, was like, all right, peace. I'm out. Ask Jack about help. Can I help you with anything? Sure, give me a hand with all these dishes. All the dishes that I brought in. Do dishes. You help Jack wash the dishes. Thanks, miss. Lots more dishes than usual. Happy to help. Now I gotta go see Miss Crab and Miss Shaw in the bar. Have to make sure they don't drink us dry. And of course, I need to get Mr. Richards his hot toddy. He likes a soothing drink before bed. I don't even want to keep Margot waiting. Forget about that last one, won't you? Interesting. Do. Wash hands. Always got to do it. Look at kettle. The blue granite ware kettle boiling water on the stovetop. Take kettle. You take the kettle, but you resolve not to leave the kitchen with it. You can't imagine someone just walking away with your kettle. Okay, get pan. It's got to be related. I don't know what we need to do. Open oven. Look stove. Nothing on the stovetop right now. Maybe I'm ahead of myself here. We got the blue kettle. Steam pours out of its spout, even. Your eyes water, and the loop fogs up from the steam pouring out of the kettle. Can't really examine it more closely. We picked up the pan, which I've already examined, I believe. Can't just use kettle with pan, right? Place kettle on stove. Place pan on stove. You place the small saucepan on the cool tabletop. Put almonds on pan. No. It's curious. Wonder what we can do with that. Yeah, it seems like there's so much detail in here. I hear voices near the doorway. I wonder what they're talking about. Eavesdrop. Oh, I love this. Look at the little peek around. Father's will has to be around here somewhere. Things would be so much easier if we could just find it. If the will can't be found, we might have to proceed as planned, take our chances. That little gold-digging hussy complicates things. Speaking of that, I just found out something very interesting recently. Could help us deal with her, but we'd have to talk about that another time. Good night, Mr. Shaw. Good night, madame. A note has been added to your notebook. Roberta sends her regards. Replayed chapter 4 and 5 several times. By so many things. If only they let you burn down the house and kill you like it was an early Sierra game. Yeah, right, Pazzy? A little bit nicer, I suppose. What are we doing? What was the thing? Review. Jack mentioned something about meeting up with Margot. Should I check on them? Maybe in her boudoir. I think we should. Listen. Using cup. With the help of the drinking glass, you can hear a conversation behind the boudoir door. Let's have a look. Oh, monsieur, you're wonderfully helpful. Not thank you enough. I do what I can. Mon Dieu. Sorry about that. You know we gotta go slow. The pamphlet says so, right? It does, more's the pity. But I think it's working. You hear some muffled cries. Shh, you gotta keep it down, especially tonight, so many years around. You're right, of course, this must remain our little secret. Voices go silent for a little while. Alright, we're done here. I gotta skedaddle before Mr. Richards finishes his drink and comes to bed. Of course. Merci, Jack. Your days and nights are so very long. You've got that right. And I'm not done yet. Having all these folks in the lodge, I gotta work that much harder. I'm sure they'll be gone soon. Everything will be back to normal. I hope so. Goodbye, Jack. Good night. You hear footsteps coming towards the door. Thinking quickly, you duck behind the big blue chest. After waiting a few minutes, Margot leaves her boudoir and heads downstairs. You manage to sneak across the hall to your bedroom. What a long and intriguing night this has been. Outstanding. Fantastic detective work, Nancy. You're a natural. Ooh, I'm exhausted. What an interesting place this is. It's too bad Kimmy and I have to leave on the train tomorrow. Right across that bridge, I'm sure. Oh no. Chapter 2. Excursions. Oh, yes. Terrific. All right, now I'm completely out of my element here. This will be brand new. Okay, Nancy, I'm ready. Let's go. I wish we could stay here longer. It's such an interesting old place and such intriguing folks. I know what you mean. I can see that you need a minute. I'll meet you at the front door. Thanks, Kimmy. All right, people. Amazing. We've made it to chapter 2. What a peculiar place. Game has autosaved, and I'm going to just proper save right now as well. Chapter 2 start. I am going to call it an evening because it is 1 a.m. here, and I need to get to sleep as I have a long day tomorrow. We'll get to more of this on Thursday. Hopefully a bit of a longer session for Crimson Diamond. And I agree, Chatliers, the overlay looks real good, right? Shouts out to Krelos putting it together there. Very, very good.